Wednesday, December 4, day 4 for the Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar, edition 6 from Secret Spirits. What's it going to be? Let's check it out together on the Whiskey Whistle. What up, my whiskey people? Hope you're enjoying a bit of holiday cheer. Mark here at Whiskey Whistle on YouTube, sharing a little whiskey awesomeness from Winnipeg, the center of North America, bringing you day 4, Wednesday, December 4th, for the Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar, edition 6 from Secret Spirits. What's it going to be? I'm so excited. It's been great so far. We had an Auchentoshan, that was the first day. Then we had an Towel, a 13-year-old. On the third day, we had a blended malt known as Towie Classic from the Lost Distillery Company. What is today going to bring? Let's check it out. Here we go. Day number 4. Always fun finding these. Oh, I see it right down there. Okay, let's get into that one. And if you are following along, then get yours out and enjoy that moment yourself. Have a smell, have a taste, and come back and then get into it with me. Here we go. Day number 4. Take out the number 4. And be very careful getting in there. Okay. Got it. There. Okay. I looked at it. Oh no. Okay, I'll let you have a look. What do we have here? This is something different. This one is from Secret Spirits. Very cool. Awesome. I was wondering what sort of bottlings they have that are their own. So this is really exciting. Super exciting. Burnside 7-year-old. This is a blended malt Scotch whiskey, but it's actually a teaspooned cask. And what that means is it's 99.9% single malt from a single distillery, but that distillery does not want their name to be used. So they add 1 teaspoon to a 200-liter cask or a 400-liter cask or whatever the volume left in there is. Therefore, it's no longer a single malt. It's known as a blended malt. So this one is called Burnside. And probably we can go online and we can see what Burnside might be, possibly. So 7 years old. The cask type is sherry. The region is Speyside. So we have 2 Speyside distilleries. One is 99.9%, and the other one is like 1/100% added of something else. So it's essentially a single malt, but they just can't call it that. So very cool. I've never had a teaspoon malt before, and I'm very excited to try. Got my tasting glass at the ready, all washed and ready to go. Make sure you get yours washed and polished, maybe the night before, so that way in the morning when you get up, if you want to have an early morning dram with me, then you can. You're already ready to go. Let's get it poured, shall we? I really think these 50 milliliter bottles are just amazing because I'm going to have some left that I can share with my friends at the Winnipeg Whiskey Club or with my wife who likes whiskey quite a lot. There we go. So it's really meant to share, I feel. Look at how much is left. And here's the previous days. And I got one more over there. But anyway, I've got my work cut out for me, that's for sure. In more ways than one. Do we have any information in here about their own bottlings? Secret Spirits has been importing spirits from all over the world for over a decade and launched their own brands in 2014. Awesome to know. Sourcing 25 unique whiskeys every year for the latest Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar has also provided an opportunity to bottle cask remnants under the Secret Spirits label. So they've got a big cask, they make all the little mini bottles, then they have something left over. The first bottlings of Secret Spirits whiskeys were released in 2016. The largest release of Secret Spirits sourced whiskeys was made available in 2019, initially through Indiegogo and then through online stores and select retailers. It has been exciting to be counted amongst the ranks of independent bottlers that are carrying on the tradition of rescuing these special casks. A snapshot in time, each single barrel of whiskey is a unique experience. It's delicious, they write. Very awesome. And I was about to ask that because the cool thing is they've got all these people that are enjoying this sexy box full of whiskey in their advent calendars. Just give it a little bit of a rub. And they're enjoying what's in there. Why not give them an opportunity to buy those things in the new year after Advent? I think that's a really great idea. All right, so first of all, let's check out the color of this Burnside 7-year-old. What do you see there for color? They've all been roughly on par with one another. This one's also a darker coppery hue. And 7 years old, that tells me that likely there is some sherry involvement there. And it says sherry on the label. Where did I put that one? There it is. Cask type sherry. And interestingly, if you look closely, put that up here. If you look closely, there's already a little bit of haze developing in this glass. Oh, and I forgot to check the ABV. This is 46.1% ABV. And I feel like, and we'll check that out, I feel like if I add a little bit of water, it's going to get really cloudy. Let's check out the legs together. And here we go. Let's have a look at those legs. Quite drizzly. They start very slowly and meander down so gently. Pretty nice legs given that it's 46% ABV, but again, that is quite close to 48, which apparently is a magical number for a water alcohol solution. I'm expecting some nice full-bodied whiskey in my mouth. Let's see if I'm right, and let's check out the nose together. Make sure you share your own notes with me. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this Burnside 7-year-old. Leave a comment. Jump in on Facebook on WhiskyWhistle, the WhiskyWhistle page. Throw up a comment, or on Twitter, or on Instagram. I'll be posting all of these on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and maybe also even the YouTube community tab. So just click on my icon. You go to like the home page on YouTube. And then if you look at the top there, you'll see community on there somewhere. So check that out, please. The nose. Oh. This is really interesting. Big sherry. Big sherry. But again, I'm getting something. Something slightly smoky there. Also that friendly sulfur note, which brings about flavors of scents of things like smoked fruits, smoked meats. And this is Speyside. I'm guessing that this is Glenfarclas, is my guess. Really interesting. 7 years old, eh? It's 7 years old. The nose is more like about a 10 to 12-year-old. And again, I'm getting candied ginger. I'm getting dried mango, dried pineapple, thin strips of beef jerky, pure beef, just nothing else. Oh, so interesting. I think they chose a really amazing cask here. Okay. Onto the palate. Cheers, everybody. I still feel like it is Glenfarclas. My second choice is Craigellachie. But I think Craigellachie is okay with using their name in independent bottles. But Glenfarclas, not so much. Rich caramel, lots of cinnamon and spice. Again, lots of fruits. Dark raisins, dried mango note. A really ripe papaya. That slight struck matchiness. The finish is also really rich and full. That stewed fruit flavor is coming through here. It's medium dry, maybe even just lightly dry. But it's really got a nice aromatic note to it. Again, I'm thinking that it's kind of like thin strips of pure beef jerky, some sauteed mushrooms. Lots of cinnamon too. Okay, the nose with water actually becomes fruitier and a little bit less of that sulfury note. More pineapple, fresh pineapple, mango skins. It's much brighter. And I wondered about the color, and yes, I do feel like that really has gotten very, very opaque. I'm enjoying this with water. Let's check the palate out. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Jonathan and Cindy. Creamy, rich sweetness. Buttered baguette with a little bit of like a mango jam on there. Again, quite fruity. This is also fruity enough to be known as a fruit bomb. But it's got a nice amount of spice, lots of cinnamon, big vanilla here, all kinds of fruits, and it's very enjoyable. I think it's time to get on to the WhiskyWhistle Whisky Score for this Burnside 7-year-old for Secret Spirits, their own bottling. What is that going to be, folks? It's going to be 88 out of 100. You heard it. 88 out of 100 is the WhiskyWhistle Whisky Score for Burnside 7-year-old in a Sherry Cask, distilled in 2011, obviously bottled in 2018 or 19. Excellent. So far, we're really doing well here. I think the Auchentoshan is still my favorite so far, but this is close. And that Toemore from December 3rd was exceptional. And the Tom and Towel from December 2nd, not quite as great in my opinion, but still very, very good. And I love having that on hand to try again. I've got another Tom and Towel downstairs that I might compare with it another day. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. 88 points for that Burnside. Make sure you click the little emblem here to subscribe to Whisky Whistle. Hit the bell so you're notified of future Whisky Whistles. That really helps me a lot. And if you've been enjoying what I've been doing until now, jump in on Patreon and join the Whisky Whistle crew. Patreon.com/WhiskyWhistle. And if you're in Winnipeg, join the Winnipeg Whiskey Club. Okay, check that out on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, etc. Okay, take care, everybody. See you for December 5th. Goodbye now.